I'm going to reveal to you the best approach to go about when doing major repairs to your property or when you're going about a renovation. A lot of people don't take this in consideration, so I'm going to reveal to you something that is quite valuable. When you're going out there and you're having to renovate your property because, let's say, the carpets are a bit worn, okay, or the flooring needs to be replaced, okay, some people might go in there and want to put in what is durable so you don't have any issues, which is sometimes a smart option. But in saying that as well, okay, sometimes from a tax perspective might not be the best way to go about it. What am I trying to say here? Let's say you got a property, you got carpet in the property and you want to remove the carpet and put tiles. The good thing is tiles are heavy duty and of course they last a lot longer than what carpet does, because carpet you got to replace every 8 to 10 years. You put tiles in, it might cost you a little bit more because of course you got to rip up the floor, you come in there, lay the tiles, etc, etc. Now, when it comes to a tax perspective or a depreciation is saying that you can write off those fixtures and fittings, all the building materials, for a certain amount of years. Carpet, okay, you can claim up to 25% of the value of that carpet, of whatever let's say it costs you $5,000 to install the carpet. 25% of that you can claim up to depreciation, up to 8 years. From my understanding, from what I've learned from depreciation experts, okay, it may have changed, but this is what I've learned in the past, and I'm just revealing this to you. Tiles, okay, is a 40 years of life of its life you can claim up to, but it's only 2% of the value of what that it costs to install the tiles in. So 2% versus 25%, big difference. Okay, now yes, the carpet you will have to change every 8 to 10 years, but as well, okay, it's a great thing because you can actually lower your taxable income. Now, we're not talking about negative gearing here. I'm talking about just using depreciation as a tool to help lower your taxable income, which acts as a source of negative gearing or getting a tax rebate, I should say. So these are things to keep an eye out for when you're going about doing a major renovation or you're doing repairs to the property. Now, what's the best way to go about this? Calling up your quantity surveyor and saying, listen, I'm doing this, X, Y, and Z. I want to get some input. Is there certain things that depreciate a little bit better if I install this or that versus this or that? And they should give you the advice of what depreciates better. Now, I'm not saying you should put carpet in instead of tiles, so don't take that as something I'm trying to say. I'm just telling you the benefits. There is benefits from putting carpet in sometimes in bedrooms because people like carpet in bedrooms versus tiles in a bedroom, okay? There is houses that do have tiles in a bedroom as well, and there's tiles throughout the whole house. And then there's houses that don't have tiles at all, only in the bathroom, and they have floorboards and carpet, or just cut floorboards throughout the entire house. There's no right or wrong here. These are things to keep an eye out for, okay? And so going about it that way can definitely help as well. And then speaking to a builder and asking as well, of course, understanding the cost effect as well, the pros and cons with carpet versus tiles, for example. So hopefully that makes sense. Something to keep an eye out for, okay, when you're going about doing these things, okay, and speaking to a quantity surveyor, it's very important as well. And just keep in mind, this is a little thing about, let's say you put new appliances into your property, you put a new oven, you put a new range hood, you put a new dishwasher, you can depreciate that and lower your taxable income as well. A quantity surveyor will not have to go out there. You just give the receipt to your quantity surveyor if you've already had a depreciation report done, and they can write off that as well. For example, I have put a new dishwasher and a cooktop on one of my investment properties. I gave that to my depreciation specialist and said, listen, I want to write this off, and we wrote it off. Okay, so these are things that you can do as well. So keep that in mind. Make sure you have someone on your team. If you need anyone on your team and you just want a depreciation specialist, shout out to MCG Quantity Surveyors, Mike Mortlock and the team down there. Fantastic. They service whole of Australia, okay, and they can look after you and give you the right advice as well, okay? So if you need anything, guys, like always, just reach out, leave some comments, and we can get back to you right away. Thank you again.